Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Breaking news. Police don't take over Wike Hotel for Benin. Police don't take over Wike Hotel for Benin. So make I leave you now with our brother, Lantin Oriahi. Make you forget more details from her.
Security operatives, they are also there. Why will you send the state governor out?
He's not the state governor, he's the chairman, though.
We are live on Facebook. We are live on Facebook.
Okay. Laho, can I please join with our video, because I'm actually that's because I just saw what you.
Okay, we are live on Facebook. Okay, Edo people, Nigerians across the world. This is the Comrade Show, and of course, I have the Archbishop of Activism right in the house. Information reaching us. I just finished a live video now, but information reaching us. If you are watching, please share. We want Edo people to know what is happening right now. We are having a breaking news that the Nigerian police, more than 300 policemen, they have besieged the hotel of Governor Wike of Rivers State, and they are asking him to leave Benin City, to leave Edo State. And the man is insisting that he will not leave as far as
what is wrong with this person
on ground. As far as other APC governors are on ground, he will not leave. Edo people, electorate, wherever you are, you cannot sleep tonight. What is happening right now is a huge affront on democracy. As we are receiving the news, we are in a meeting and we decided to come live so that Edo people and the world can understand what is happening. The affront on democracy that APC-led federal government is trying to pull out in Edo State. Now, what you are seeing right now is a deliberate attempt to suppress everybody and make sure this election is rigged. Please, if you are there, share this broadcast. We want this broadcast to go down to Benin City. We want every Edo youth to rise now. No army can stop any idea which time has come. I am going to allow my brother, the Archbishop of Activism, Newton Igbinigu, comrade, to come on right now. Newton, please. The people are waiting for you.
Good day, everyone. Please, this is a breaking news that the chairman of our campaign, Governor Wike, we all knows him very well, that being a man who won a true governance and a true democracy in Nigeria at large, we have had various news that what has been happening, what people have been saying, that they are going to use federal mind. And right now, the information reaching us, even is in a Vanguard newspaper, that they are trying to evict Wike out of his hotel that he's not supposed to be in Edo State. So I want Edo youth, all the concerned youth, just the same way you did it the other day when the House of Assembly were about being taken over by a coup d'etat. Please try and locate that location. We want democracy in Edo State, and this very election is going to define whether Edo State is going to be called Edo State or it's going to be called something else. Please, we are saying this thing in the interest of this very election. This is a rigging tactics. They know when Wike is there are a lot of things they cannot really do. So they are trying to make sure Wike leave Edo State, and what's Tinubu doing in Edo State? If they are saying Wike should leave, understand, then all the state governors, all the foreigners in Edo State who are not in Edo State indigenous, all of them should leave Edo State, SA and P. That is my opinion. I get this about 3 million Nigerian Edo State citizens. This is also their opinion. Who really want the re-election of Governor Obaseki, because we want a good governance.
Yes, thank you very much. That is Comrade Newton Igbinigun, the Archbishop of Activism. I have another sister in the house that I'm going to bring on, that she's going to talk to us. She's the Ambassador Isoke Ibie, all the way from Canada. Ambassador Ibie, please speak to Nigerians, speak to Edo people right now. Please, if you are there before she comes on, just share this video. We want to raise at least 500 viewership right now, right this minute, to address this issue. Edo people must move en masse right now. En masse, because they have started. Nobody must sleep tonight. Yes, it's okay. Come on, please. Come on. Please keep sharing.
Thank you so much, my dear brother. I just think this is a slap on the face of Edo people. As you can see I don't have a makeup on, I don't have my earrings on, because this is a very, very serious matter. And Edo people home and abroad, we cannot afford to allow anybody take what truly belongs to us. This is really appalling. This is annoying. Every adult citizen, wherever we are around the world, we are really so upset, because I think with the capacity of Governor Wike's position as the chairman of PDP campaign, I think he should be in the state. What is somebody like Ahmed Tinubu doing in Edo State, for crying out loud? He's not from Edo State. He shouldn't be from Edo State. He should not be in any way, form, or shape. I think the Edo people deserve to vote for who they really want. And so far, whether you're APC, you're PDP, if you're someone who believes in democracy, who believes in Edo State, you should be saying no to this. You should be saying no to this. For the sake of democracy, democracy must reign in Edo State. And we in the diaspora, we are too exposed. Edo State's not be Lagos. Edo is not Lagos. Edo is not any other state. We are too advanced to be treated this way. I don't care who you are. IGP, we are watching you. Any blood spilled in Edo State, we are going to hold you responsible for it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ambassador Isoke Ibie. Isoke Ibie is a cultural ambassador to Canada. I have another brother in the house, Dr. Johnson Odibo, all the way from Switzerland. I'm going to allow him to speak. Please, if you are there, share this video. What we want is to sensitize Edo people wherever they are this minute, that this election, they have started robbing this election. They have started their mechanism. More than 300 policemen, they have besieged Wike's hotel. They are asking Wike to leave Benin. They have blocked Wike and not allow Wike to move as he needs to do. Now we have Greduje in Edo State. We have Tinubu in Benin. We have what's his name? All of them. More than 15 APC governors are in Benin. Yes. And no police is besieging them, but they are holding Wike to ransom right now as we speak. We are in a meeting. As we are getting the breaking news, we decide to break from that meeting and begin to address those people. This time has to be different. We must change this narrative. This impunity by Buhari, this impunity by the IG, this impunity by all of them in Nigeria must change. No army, I repeat, we stand against any idea which time has come. The idea to liberate Edo State from the hands of godfatherism is now, and we must move. Share the video, please. Share it. Edo people must hear us tonight. Please, Dr. Johnson Odibo, please, you are on.
I want to use this opportunity to appeal to every Edo person. It is now or never. We must not allow godfatherism to come and steal the future of our generations. And again, I support what my sister just said. It's okay, Ibia, that any blood spilled in Benin City will hold the Inspector General of Police responsible for it. And don't forget that anyone here is going to be charged to the criminal court because of your participation in Edo. This is outright injustice, slavery. You people have embarked on enslaving your own people in a state. Edo not be Lagos. What is Tinubu doing in Benin? What is Tinubu doing? What are all the other Ganduje and other people, what are they doing in Benin? Yeah. What right do they have to come to lay siege in Benin to say a governor, from the PDP side has to leave? That governor is not leaving. And I call on every Edo man, every Edo woman, boy, girl, stand up against this, because this is disgusting. It is a slap on every Edo person. No person can come to our doormat, our home, to come and determine who rules us. Every person in the diaspora, in Nigeria, everywhere, in Africa, any part of the diaspora, we are all standing together in unity to see godfatherism will be dead and buried in this election. And no power, no force whatsoever from whatever state has a right to come and impose on us, hooligans, thugs, and thieves. We are fighting against this, and Edo must change. The time is now. That's all I have to say.
Yes, but people, we are still on. We were in a meeting, like I said, when this breaking news came, and we thought that the best thing for us to do right now is for us to come live on Facebook. Please, if you are there, please just keep sharing. Share as wide as you possibly can. And I'm going to bring another person to just talk to us. What we want, wherever you are as an Edo youth, lovers of democracy, wherever you are, I am advising tonight, evaporate from wherever you are. The man who says the mother will not sleep, will not find sleep. Nobody has a right, not even 100 Buhari has a right to order Wike out of Edo State. If they want to do that, the Grandujes, the proper thieves in our country must be asked to leave. What's his name? Tinubu must leave Edo State. All of these characters have to leave. Nobody. There is nobody that has monopoly of violence. Edo people, you cannot be sleeping while they are robbing your democracy. You cannot be sleeping while they are robbing your collective mandate. You cannot be sleeping while they are posing serious effrontery on our democracy. You must rise from wherever you are tonight. Evaporate. Let the entire city be besieged this minute. This is important. No authority from anywhere should stop or truncate this process. We cannot allow it. We have come this far. We must realize it. Yes. Dr. Esosa Edogiaure, please talk to Edo people, please.
Right. I am absolutely distraught to hear that one person is allowed to enter Edo State and then the other person is not allowed to enter Edo State. Where is human right? Do we have right in Edo? Does Edo people have right to be a Nigerian? I think this is what they are telling us, that we don't have the right to be a Nigerian. So if you are an Edo person and you think you have the right to be a Nigerian, and you have the right to be a human being in Nigeria, we all need to rise up and say, if one person is not allowed to enter Edo State, everybody is not allowed to enter Edo State. Yeah. So Tinubu should not be in Edo State. Whoever else it should not be in Edo State. We can't stand up for this. This has gone on for too long, and we need to say no to this. This is against human rights. And we are going to cry out, and we are going to tell everybody, the whole world, that we are being enslaved by our own country, by the people who call themselves leaders of our country, by the people who think that they own the right to enslave us. And we are not slaves. Edo people will stand up and we will stand against this. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That is Lady Esosa Edogiaure. Edo people, please, I beg you, join your brothers, join your sisters. We must defend our democracy. What we see right now is a serious affront on democracy. There is no way we can allow this. There is no way we must allow this. There is no way we are not going to speak up. We must. Wherever you are in Edo State, in Benin City, arise, 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 arise. There is no way we can comfortably sleep while the democracy we have been fighting for is being stolen by people who believe they are superior to others. We must arise. We must defend this democracy. Wike will be on ground. All the governors of PDP will be on ground. The same way APC governors are on ground. There is no way anybody will say Wike, because instruction is coming from Buhari. If Buhari is not aware, this cannot happen. If the AIG has not given instruction, this cannot happen. The IG has no right to ask the police to go and besiege the hotel of Governor Wike, why they allow Granduje, why they allow Bola Tinubu, why they allow all the other useless people that are destroying Nigeria to be in Edo State. In this election, it must be different. It will be different because we decide to make it different. Share, and share to Edo State. I bring on again my brother, the Archbishop of Activism, Dr. Comrade Newton Igbeneghu. Newton, please.
Good day, viewers, from wherever you are watching from. This Comrade Newton Igbeneghu, the Archbishop of Activism, as we all know, we are broadcasting like we are not supposed to be here right now on live Facebook. We are having a normal meeting on Zoom, but automatically we got a message that we need to enlighten the world, to let the world know that the democracy in Edo State that we have been long waiting for, they want to crumble it, and we will not give them this time. I want to be sending this message to IG. You remember the international communities are watching. If Gwanduje should be in Edo State, Tinubu is in Edo State, why will Wike be evicted from Edo State? So why I can't really get it clear. The reason why we are trying to gamble with our life, if you have been giving money or whatever thing or whatever circumstances, he has the right, he has the immunity to be in Edo State because he is the PDP campaign chairman. He's the PDP campaign chairman. He has the right to be in Edo State. Then why are you afraid of him? You people deploy more than about 30,000 police officers to monitor an election. You can deploy people to go and evict Wike away from Edo State. But how many people have you ever deployed to Sata Kaduna? How many people have you deployed to make sure that the killing of our brothers and sisters at home and Nigeria will be protected? Why are we doing these things to ourselves? Why do we intend to value money more than the human beings that we are told to protect? All these things are inhuman. I think Nigeria has grown more than this. Since 1960, we got our independence and nothing is still working. In our watch, you know quite all right, you are just bringing down your image and you are just fooling yourself. And this is the best way I can explain the very scenario that is happening right now, that a state governor, a sad governor, then must leave Edo State. What is his crime? What has he done? And you have to give reason why he must have to leave. If you doesn't want foreign governor or foreign minister to be in Edo State, Tinubu should leave Edo State, Gwanduje should leave Edo State, and every other APC governor. I can't really get it clear. The reason why we are treating Obaseki is Obaseki not a citizen of Nigeria. If you are being given money from Edo State, I want to pray for you today, IG. If it is true that what you are doing is lawful, it shall be well with you. But if it is not lawful, as many of those police that is there, if you not pass this here, you not say God not there. Enough of this shit. What have this young man did? Coming to come and help his co-governor, his own brother, to make sure there is peace and order in the election? What is your motive? What's motive behind all this? Then is it the will of the those people that are supposed to speak or the will of the IG? Let those people exercise their rank. Let tomorrow come, let them vote for what they want to vote for. This is just a rigging tactics. This is just a rigging tactics. No matter the billions you have been given, you may use your children to pay for this atrocity. We are not happy. The gods of our land is not happy. We are not happy about this nonsense, and the gods of our land is not happy. Why will a Nigeria still believing in 1914 era? And we say we practice democracy. What's happening here? What's all the federal might all about? We have heard several times that Buhari have just pronounced that he wants a free and fair election in Edo State. Is this one free and fair election? That what affects one person, it will not affect the other person. If you don't want them to be there, Tinubu should be on his way to Lagos. Gwanduje should be on the way to Kano. That's just the fact. And every other eminent personality that are there. What's all this for? What are we trying to do? And what has Obaseki done wrong to you people? What are the good citizens done wrong to you people? Why are you people so interested in the natural resources for Edo State? You are not supposed to be bought with money because you are here to stand in the middle. Whoever that commit crime will be arrested. What's all this for? So if you are there, if you have Edo State, how many police have you deployed? Have you not seen tigers and lions? Is it not your word, the IG? That tigers and lions, they are ganging on here and there? Have you not seen the atrocity they are performing? Have you not seen the so-called APC candidate when they were saying they will leave one ward and go to a different ward before another local government? What's all this for? What do you take Nigerian for? And thank God the whole world are watching. Thank God the Americans, they are watching. The UK, they are watching. The EU, they are watching. So you are not only fooling Edo people, but you are fooling your position and you are fooling your reputation. That's all I have to say for the now.
Thank you very much, Comrade Newton Igbinigun. That is the Archbishop of Activism. My people, I want to remind us all that we were in a meeting peacefully when this breaking news came, and we thought that for national peace and intellectual security, there is no way we are going to keep quiet. And we decided to come live so that we speak to Edo people. Please, wherever you are all over the world, keep sharing. Keep sharing. Let the IG see that we are already reacting. And we are saying, Edo people, wherever you are, you cannot sleep tonight. You cannot sleep tonight. Because when you sleep tonight, the evil ones are going to plant the evil seed amongst the good seed that you are protecting. We have come this far. We cannot now just sleep and let them steal our mandate. Let them steal our democracy. Let them steal the very essence of our protecting, this particular mandate. The police, the information we have is that more than 300 policemen have besieged the hotel of Governor Wike of Rivers State, who has come to Edo State to solidarize with the governor of Edo State because he is the chairman of the campaign structure of the PDP. He has a right, like every other governor has, to be in Edo State. Now, for the IG to have instructed the police to remove Wike out of Edo State is a huge affront on democracy. There is no way we are going to allow this travesty of justice. There is no way we are going to sit down and allow the robbers of our democracy, robbers of the will of the majority of Edo people. My people, you must rise from wherever you are. If you don't know where to go, move to government house. You will know the hotel of Wike. Let us go and tell them we disagree. The Nigerian police, they are serving Nigerians. They don't have a right. Wike, as far as we know, has not committed any crime. They don't have a right to do what they are doing right now. Let me bring in Nosa Obaseki, who is right here to equally say a word. Nosa, please talk to Nigerians. Please keep sharing, keep sharing. We want to get 10,000 views tonight. Go on, Nosa, please.
Hello, my people. I'm glad Nigerians are seeing what we've been talking about all this while. It has gotten to the last minute. They want to do that magic, and that magic will fail. My brothers, not just that Wike, I just got information now also that in Owerri stocks, they've just been captured now around Onwa East or Onwa West. They're moving it from Ondo. So these people are ready to commit havoc in our peaceful election. Please, please, I beg everyone in Edo State right now, please do the needful. I do not see any reason why Governor Wike will be put on house arrest or hotel arrest, whatever they call it. When people like Ganduje, Tinubu, and the others, they are already on the street perpetrating their act. We are getting all these informations from people that are on ground. Earlier today, somebody also told me that one SPO was also, some people were changed. Last minute, they were changed, INEC officials. Please, please, these are the plans of APC to rig this election. Please, I know that we have more than 1,000 people are watching us right now. Let them share. You guys should share this. This is us. This is for us. Because if we don't do this now, we will regret it. We will regret it. Enough of the old story. Enough of the old ways. Obaseki came to change it. Now, I do not see any reason why the whole nation, let me put it that way, the whole nation are against one man. What has he done? He's making a change. He's trying to make Edo State look like New York. Let me put it that way. Now they want to stop him because of their evil acts. They know that they are stealing money. Because if, mind you, if Obaseki comes back, so they already know that. So they are trying to do anything possible to push him out, and they cannot. If Edo people stand together, just if that, by hearing our voices tonight, if they come out en masse to do the needful, capture all these people, 30,000 police. What are they doing in Benin? We thought they were coming to make sure that there's peaceful election, free and fair election, but that's not the case right now. Because if you can put a sitting governor who is also the chairman of the APC, of the PDP campaign council, if you can put him on house arrest, then who else can do? That means you might even hold the governor for not voting tomorrow. Please, let's do the needful. Let's do the needful. I don't know how to say it, but please, because there are lots of them right now. Tony Kabaka and the rest, they are on ground right now as I'm talking to you. I am on phone. I've been on phone with some of my friends. They are on ground, moving from one place to another. The Dogbo area, my friend also told me 1 or 2 things are happening there. They are doing everything to shut down all the INEC, or what's it called? They are collecting centers. They have soldiers everywhere, all in the name of free and fair. My brother, they are not ready for free and fair. They are ready. They are there to change things. They are there to move things without we knowing. Please, my brothers and sisters, wherever you are, share this video. Even if you cannot share, tell the next person in your neighborhood that they should do the needful. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much. That's Nosa Obaseki all the way from Canada. Edo people, we must rise. We must take, our destiny in our hands. We cannot allow these uncircumcised Nigerians, all these uncircumcised human beings, to come and rob our democracy from us. We have fought long and hard to get to where we are this moment. No, 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 no. Wherever you are, I am making this call. We are making this call. You cannot sleep tonight if you are an Edo indigene. Even though you live in Ekboma, even though you live in Esako, rise up and protect your territory. Rise up. Nobody came to this life with two heads. Nobody. Nobody. If they don't do it, if they do anyhow, they go see anyhow. We have consistently said that Edo is not Lagos. If you are watching, the only role you have, the only responsibility you have for us is to keep sharing. The international community, they will hear our voice tonight. They will know that the structure of robbing our democracy has begun. They will know, they should know. Oshomole has been placed on the red alert. He cannot go to America, neither can he come to the UK. Tinubu as well, and many others. Ali Modu Sharif, what is he doing in Benin City, in Edo State? What is he doing in the house of Captain Osa? All of this is because they want to rob this election. You deploy 30,000 policemen to Edo State for a state election. You only deploy 300 policemen to go and fight, to go and be fighting Boko Haram. 300 policemen. You could not even arm them, but you are bringing policemen, 30,000 with arms to come and rob election. Is that how we have been so degraded as a nation? We must cry to the international community. The world must hear our voice tonight. Let me bring on my brother, Ambassador Joe Ehi from London, to speak to us. Ambassador Joe, please unmute yourself and speak to Nigerians. Please keep sharing, keep sharing. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you so very much, Comrade Lamte, and of course to my various brothers and sisters who have lent their voice to this ugly development in our state. I'm pretty upset right now. I am the cultural ambassador to the United Kingdom, and I want to sound this note of warning to the federal government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. President Muhammadu Buhari, you have a responsibility. It seems that this whole game, you have been hiding behind the shield. You come to give one message and something else is playing out. I just want to call to your attention that Edo State, the development in Edo State right now is an ugly situation. And you are the commander-in-chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. The sitting governor, as the chief security officer of the state, does not have power. He has been incapacitated. You have the authority and you are in control. We just want to remind you that what is happening out in Edo State, if it is not curtailed, if it is not taken care of, if there is no order from yourself to the IGP, the Inspector General of Police, to take action and bring this ugly situation to order, be rest assured that you will be charged for war against, for crime against humanity, and of course, for loss of innocent life, because that is what is going to come out from this whole incident. Also, I just want to sound that the international community very much are on ground and they are aware of what was happening in Edo State. The Human Rights Watch, they are aware. The National Democratic Institute, Washington, they are aware. The International Criminal Court, they are aware. The International Court of Justice, they are aware. The African Union, they are aware. The American Congress, they are equally aware. The Speaker, Nancy Pelosi, of the United States House of Representatives, they are aware. The American Congress, they are equally aware. Be rest assured. At Edo State, what is happening here, the whole world is watching. And if you cannot call this ugly situation to order, and if war breaks out, which is what is going to happen, a breakdown of law and order, complete breakdown of law and order tomorrow, if this election does not hold, be rest assured that you will be held accountable. The whole world is watching. The international community is watching. Because as a commander-in-chief of the armed forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the orderliness The safety of lives and property rests in your hands. Now, what is happening in Edo State, if you cannot take it upon yourself and make sure that crisis does not break out, people do not take laws into their hands that would lead to destruction of lives and properties, you will be held accountable. You will be held accountable. Your reputation at the international stage is at stake right now. Mr. President Muhammadu Buhari, your reputation is very much at stake. If you cannot control this, if you cannot take care of this, if you cannot take charge of this ugly development, then you will be held accountable. Governor Nyesom Wike is a citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. There are no restrictions for where he goes to in the country. Why would he be singled out from the number of governors and personalities that are in Edo State to come and infiltrate and mar the election that is built for tomorrow? Why would those who be working free? And Nyesom Wike is singled out, His Excellency, singled out. Mr. President, my message is direct and it's to yourself, because the onus is on you. The onus is on you to do the needful, and make sure that this whole ugly incident is curtailed and is taken care of, that this does not happen, because lives are at stake here. Properties are at stake here. And if this is not taken care of, you will be answerable, Mr. President. It is my message. Please do the needful, because you have the responsibility to take care of lives and property in the country. This is my message for now. Perhaps as information begins to break, there will be much more that will come from my stable. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ambassador Joe Ehi. My people, what has brought us here tonight is we were having our meeting peacefully until information broke. You know, we have breaking news that more than 300 policemen have been deployed by the IG to besiege the hotel of the governor of Rivers State, Governor Wike, and they're asking Wike to leave Edo State. And the man is insisting, why will he leave Edo State when Ganduje, the thief of Kanu, is in Edo State? When Bola Tinubu, the thief of Lagos, is in Edo State? When Ahmed Sharif is in Edo State? When all of these political hooligans and rogues and thieves are in Edo State, the man is holding his ground, but they are besieging his hotel. They have they have said that he's not going to leave his hotel room. This is a huge affront on democracy. Please, if you are there, share. We want this message to go to the whole world, to the international community. To everybody must be aware. We have come so long and fought so hard to be here. We cannot allow this democracy to be stolen. Edo people, wherever you are, I am making the call. Please arise, arise, and condense at the level of the governor's office. Of course, you will know where Wike is. No policeman will stop the idea which time has come. The IG, the uncircumcised IG, has no right to do what it's doing. We reject it, we refute it, we refuse it, and it will not happen in this time. It will not happen in Edo State. Please let me allow my sister, Dr. Lerata, to come on. Dr. Lerata, please unmute yourself and speak to Nigerians. Please keep sharing, keep sharing.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, team. Are we sure this is real news in real time?
Yes.
Because my sources have not gotten back to me to say this is real news in real time. And if that is the case, are we sure that these people going there to harass His Excellency Governor Wike, that they are from the Inspector General, or are they from some other faction of the country? Because we need to be careful. There are many things going on now, and things may not be as they seem. So I would really want to be sure that this is true. Is this from Wike's page?
Yeah,
is it from?
I understand it's tweeted by Wike's PA and is on Twitter.
Yeah. He's on Twitter. He's on Twitter. He's been there for long. He's on Twitter. It was on Wike's handle.
Okay. He's been there for more than 3 hours now.
I saw it on Wike's handle.
Okay, ma. So if this is true, and this is actually from Wike's official page by his team, then the second question begs to be answered. Are we sure this is from the Inspector General of Police, or if this is from some other factions? I'm speaking about this in this way because of my own recent experiences. It looks like Nigeria has two factions ruling it now. There is the one that is supposed to be, which we all know, and there are the ghost ones who are operating. I don't know if they are operating with the consent of the legal ones, or if they are even more powerful with some sort of kitchen cabinet more than the legal ones.
Can I come in, please?
But however, you can, sir, at some point. But however, whatever the case is, I don't see why someone's fundamental human rights should be compromised. Absolutely. Apart from being a governor, he's first a human being, if this is the case. Secondly, he's also a governor and he's got immunity. So personally, looking at it from those angles, I don't see why this should be the case if this is what is happening. And I always say that leadership runs amok. It does what it likes. When followership just keeps quiet and let it do what it wants to do. Nigerians and Edo State people, if this is the case, then we need to keep speaking and speaking up. We may think that when you speak, nobody listens. That's not true. People are already on ground monitoring this election from every single part of the world. So whatever people are doing, let them not think they will do. It can't be business as usual. It just can't be. I can understand the angst in all of you here. I appreciate it. It is valid. And if this story is really, really true, then this is not right. We know why the man is there. He's there for the same reasons the other people mentioned. The Tunubus and the Kanu governors are there. So I don't see why his human rights should be infringed on in the first place, and his immunity as a governor compromised. But wherever this is coming from, I think in the next few hours as it evolves, we'll get to the bottom of it. And I must commend you people for coming on air. None of you told me you were, but that's good.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Thank you very much.
I want to quickly respond to some concerns raised by my sister, Dr. Loretta. The fact is that we have been told structurally that the controller of Nigerian police is the IG of police. Whether the police are in the guise of people leading them or this, whatever the Nigerian police does, at any level, okay, at any level, the IG must take responsibility. And that is what we are responding to in this place. We are not smiling. You understand? This election is a serious matter. Whatever they are doing is affront on democracy. We have confirmed that this matter is on the PDP handle, it's on Wike's handle, it's even in Vanguard. So it's not a matter we are taking lightly at all, because we have fought long and hard to get to this point. So this is why we must rise to defend this democracy. Nobody will spit on the face of this democracy in any way, shape, or form while we are still alive. As soon, it should not be allowed to happen. Yes, Amy Toya, please, you want to talk to us, sir? Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself, sir.
All right. Thank you very much for this good news. You know, before now, this has been my concern, because I observed that the silence from Mr. President was a kind of strategy that they are trying to employ to undermine the goodwill of Edo people. So I think what we need to do now, well, I know that the tension is quite high now, but what I want us to do is let us use any means humanly possible that all our contact will let them know what is going on. We will share this video, we'll share it, let everybody know what is going on. Because I know these people, they don't want the progress of Edo State, and they don't want the progress of Nigeria. And I strongly believe that if Mr. President do not take responsibility now, he will be answerable to whatever happened in Edo State. And if there are loss of lives and property, he will also be answerable to Edo people. So I believe strongly that the meeting that has just been scheduled now, that has not been on now, I'm quite pleased with what everyone is saying, and I believe we can hold our position on this. So I can see that on the meeting now that this is true. So let us keep talking and let us keep letting our people know what is going on, because we will not allow people to undermine our collective intelligence and our sense of democracy. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yes, Joe, you want to just add to that? Please go ahead, sir. Go ahead. We are still
Thank you very much. Thank you. Just to quickly quip in that in the last 4 minutes, there's been an official statement by from the chairman PDP Rivers State, Ambassador Akawa Desmond, corroborating this whole development. And I want to say that again, that we stand up to speak is not out of order, very much in place, as my brothers and sisters have said. They say evil men rule where the good men go to sleep, where the good men are asleep. Nigeria has been in the doldrum. We're going to be 60 years in a week or so, and we are still where we are. We are still learning to sit where we should be, racing as an athlete, Olympic athlete. Now, this is as a result of bad governance. And for years till now, the Nigerian people, both at home and diaspora, we have been docile, we have laid back, we are the most patient set of people in the world, tolerating this inhumanity and corrupt practices of government in Nigeria. That's why I said earlier on, whether the police are camouflage police, wherever they come from, the whole thing that is happening right now is that the doormat of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, he has the responsibility to call on the Inspector General of Police, who is his own lieutenant or second in command when it comes to police affairs in Nigeria. So be that as it may, whoever equip themselves, dress themselves up, whether genuinely or not ingenuinely, to pose as policemen, to hold somebody to ransom and to hold him hostage, a serving governor in Nigeria who has immunity and being held hostage, and nobody is doing anything about it. I can tell you straight up from what we know that the responsibility lies first in the domain of the Inspector General of Police, and by extension, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That's why I'm not sending my message to anybody else, but to the President. Mr. President, this responsibility is yours. The carnage that is likely to be unleashed on the Edo City or on the Edo indigenous tomorrow, if this is not tamed, if this is not curtailed, if this is not nipped in the bud, you will be answerable to it, sir, Mr. President, because the international community, they are watching. They have their eyes on ground. They know what's going on. And if you fail in doing this, also know that you have failed in your responsibility as a president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Mr. President, we are bringing a clarion call to you, sir, to act, to do the needful, and call these people to order. Lead by example. You have made a statement. You want a free, fair, credible election in Edo State. We saw that statement, we heard it, and we're excited about it. Now what's playing out is contrary to it. If you mean your word, sir, if you want to be taken seriously for your word, please, your word should be your bond and should make nobody to trample on your words and make it not to happen. This is our call. This is our request. And we expect that you do the needful, Mr. President, to make this happen. Thank you once again.
Thank you very much. That is Ambassador Joe Ehi, the cultural ambassador, Edo cultural ambassador to the United Kingdom. Thank you very much for your submission and your deposition. And I want to bring on here right now another very notable, ambassador, our father, one who is a leader in every aspect to speak to us. I'm talking of Ambassador Matthew Wike Biki. Sir, are you ready to speak to us, sir?
Can you hear me, please?
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
Yes, sir.
I don't have much to say. I'm working my phones.
Okay, sir.
I'm in touch with the ICC right now, so I cannot participate in your meeting.
Thank you
I'm in touch with the international community concerning this sacrilege. So I'm waking people up wherever they are, even if they're at work, I'm talking to them.
Thank you, sir.
Because as far as I'm concerned, Buhari is the one behind, is the face behind the mask. There's no need even talking of the IG. Buhari is speaking from two sides of the mouth. Buhari is not in charge. We don't have a president. That is the truth.
Thank you.
We don't have a president. So I don't want to speak too much. I'm just acting on this thing. So if I'm not, it looks like I'm not participating fully, please. I'm doing something on the background. I'm using another phone to contact my guys right now.
Thank you very much. That is His Excellency Ambassador Biki Uwaifu. Thank you so much. People, you've heard, the international community, have been put on notice. When Ambassador Joe, he was talking earlier, of course, many of you may not understand, but Buhari has to be put on notice right now. You understand? Affront of democracy in Edo State cannot be allowed. This election in Edo State is a reset button for the entire political process in Edo State. Edo people have risen up. They have risen up. They have risen up strong and sound, and they are ready to do the needful to ensure that we set the pace right for us to travel. You understand? No 1,000 police can stop this process from going on. No 1 million police can stop Edo State from having a free, fair, and credible election. Please, I want to bring on Loretta Oboroko once more.
Thank you very much, everyone. I think with respect to what Joe Higamusoy has said, and if you can bring it up again, the official page of Nyesom Wike, if you can bring it up again, it is clear then that this is actually happening. And I'm glad that we know. I would enjoin people, if give us the evidence, please. You can hear that one of us is already in contact with the International Criminal Court. We need the evidence, the pictures, so that we can give it to these people. Even Mr. President himself knows he's had contacts from these people. They've spoken to him already. So if he's beginning to undermine the terms of gentlemanly discussion and agreement, I think the people also need to be updated. And we are doing that now across board, from the UK to the EU to the United Nations. So honestly, this is his official page. And I mean, this needs to be taken seriously and sent to the right quarters. And that we will do. That we are doing. And it's a good thing he's cried out. But also it was imperative that we made sure that this was his official page, or is his official page. I thank all of you. The work needs to go on. Like Joe said, evil prospers when good people keep quiet. And when followers renege on their duties, leadership goes amok. It does what it likes. This followership will not keep quiet. Evil will not prosper in the face of good. We don't ask for anything. We're not saying make God not take governor. We are saying allow a free and fair election in Edo State without threat to human life, without compromise of people's fundamental human rights, and without any form of impunity. That's all we are asking.
Okay, I just want to, I don't know, I mean, I cannot independently verify this, but from the comments coming on Facebook, I can confirm that series of comments is coming up right now. It says, breaking news. The president has just given order to stop the siege on Wike. It's coming up from different persons. I don't know where they are getting it, but this one is coming from Facebook. Amongst the comments, you know, that people are making, that the president of Nigeria has just ordered, you know, a stop.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I have news for you.
Okay, sir.
About 5 minutes ago, the president was called by the chief prosecutor of the ICC and the African Director General of the National Democratic Institute that put a stop to this siege within the next 1 hour, or else they have to take they themselves have to intervene. And the manner of intervention has not been declared, but what I do know is that Buhari fears the American government. And the ICC right now is in touch with the foreign affairs of America. So I think after that phone call, the next thing, if I understand Buhari very well, and I understand him, I've known Buhari since 1982. I know that one thing he's scared in his life is the West. So I should expect by now, and I'm waiting for that to hear, I should expect by now that he will call the IGP and the police to order. And I'm telling you people, from now to 2 hours time, the siege cannot hold. It cannot hold. I guarantee you people that.
Thank you, sir.
So telephone.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yes.
Just came back to brief you people the latest. He's been called and he's been told in no uncertain terms. And what people don't understand, the IG cannot say, I did not know. According to the Rome Statute, which Nigeria is a signatory, the leaders can no longer say it was order from above. No. Pinochet case put that to rest. Pinochet. If you remember Pinochet very well, it put that to rest. So that is the news I have for this platform. I'm still working. I'm still making more phone calls. I'll brief you people as I go along. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Ambassador Matthew Uwaifo Biki. Of course, I can almost verify now the authenticity of the information he just gave by the information coming up right now from my Facebook handles and from other outlets. It says breaking news. President Buhari has ordered, you know, the police to stop the siege on the hotel of Governor Wike. Okay, so we expect that the police will leave Wike alone. Not just that, we are still expecting those and Nigerians to act, okay, to defend this election tomorrow is a task we must all do. To defend this election tomorrow is a task that all of us must be involved in. Nobody will rob us of our democracy. Nobody will rob us of the mandate that Edo people are willing to bestow on whoever they wish. Nobody's going to rob us of that process. So therefore, if you are in Benin, you are awake. From me to you, I appeal to you. Mahatma Gandhi says passive resistance. Tonight, there should be no sleep for nobody. But let all of us become vigilante tonight. Let us protect our territory. Let us protect the INEC materials. Let us, in fact, information has come that we did just today. They have changed some INEC staff and replaced them with someone else. We don't know for what reason that is. However, the people who are voting and the vote that must count must be the vote of the people of Edo State. This must be, and at the end of the day, the will of the people must be what is going to count. Thank you very much, my brothers. We are going to go offline now so that we can go on.
It's not live.
We've been on Facebook. Archbishop of Activism, you can come up so that we can.
Yeah, I'm here live and direct. I want to appreciate our beloved ambassador from all the way from Tanzania. John Pablo Magufuli, Dar es Salaam. Thank you very much, Matthew. God bless you, sir. God bless you for your relentless effort in this very case. You see, in life, I do tell people one thing, you know. So one thing that is constant in life is change. So I'm urging those people, don't be afraid. These people, being that they are gathering of the Lord, they must gather to scatter. And I want to urge our Edo Bilolian, you are just opening door for the devil.
Yes.
You are opening door for the devil, and it's in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 10, verse 8. He said, who that dig a pit will fall into it. Anyone that break the egg, serpent will bind. Edo State election, it is not election as usual. Edo State election, it is not election as usual. So you are taking up a different dimension, and we want to continue to experience a kind of democracy that be practiced in the Western world. So if you know you want to go to Guantanamo Bay, where terrorists are being kept, then be ready to misbehave tomorrow. If you love yourself, don't just porta bien, hay que porta bien. Say no, van a tener un problema muy grave que no puedo solucionar. What am I trying to put in here is this: if you want to live well, tomorrow just behave yourself, irrespective of who you are, irrespective of your chieftains, irrespective of your position. The will of Edo people must come tomorrow. We want to have a true democracy tomorrow, and Edo must redefine his or herself politically tomorrow and otherwise. So I'm urging us, our brothers and sisters, please, I want to appreciate as many who are in this Zoom platform right now. God bless you all in the mighty name of Jesus. It is written in the book of Psalm 133. He said, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. And I want to urge all Edo political gladiators, have this in mind. And God uses the foolish things of this world to confirm the wise. David was a little boy, but he killed Goliath. But the things you are expecting that is going to come out from this platform, you may commonize it, but it's going to affect your generation. So stay clear and let there be put to election tomorrow. And we know the people's name, which we have already compiled, that we are going to be submitting to the US, we are going to be submitting to the EU, and we are going to be submitting to the United Nations, or to AU in Addis Ababa. So if you want to save yourself from headache, let the will of the Edos count tomorrow. And as you do that, God will bless you. And if you refuse to do this, the Amadio way one punish you is from other. God bless you all in Jesus' name.
Thank you very much, that's Comrade Newton, the Archbishop of Activism. Who you are, thank you very much, my brother. And no, sir, you just be the last person because your hand is raised. No, sir, come on quickly, come on. No, sir.
My Edo people, man, Mr. Comrade Lamte, I want to personally say thank you for bringing this up this beautiful evening, man. Now, war, online war, and this, and the war will touch ground. They know they shoot God for this kind of war. Now, mouth and actions. When we go out tomorrow to vote, now we take win the war, and we will win the war in Jesus' name. Amen. Everyone on this platform today, I want to personally appreciate you all, and everybody that are watching. More than 2,000 something people that are watching us. They are ready to pass the message to our people back home. My question, the reason why I raised my hand is this: I've been thinking like, now 2 questions actually. I'm not fish out. Now Buhari they rule Nigeria. That's one. And if they rule Nigeria, why is he now acting like he didn't know? So those are my 2 questions, because it's really strange. If he's the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, he is the #1. So he should have all this information will be on his desk. So if some persons like Oshomole or Tinubu or other people are working behind his back, then he must be ashamed of himself. That's all I just want to say.
Thank you, everybody. God bless you all. Thank you very much. Odibo, please, just the last
quick
one.
Quick one.
Okay, Odibo, 1 minute. Okay, go ahead.
Let Miss Ibia Isokan quickly before me, please.
My dear people, I just want to celebrate you all, and I just want to say thank you so much for being at alert, for making sure that that this democracy cannot be stolen from our people. Please, every Edo person, don't be intimidated. Go out tomorrow, because these are just part of their tactics. By the time people begin to see all this kind of things happening and hearing that Governor Wike, has been held hostage, then people are afraid to come out, because now they can't guarantee their own safety. These are just tactics. We just want to guarantee our people back in Nigeria. Our eyes are on you guys. Trust me when we say it. You can tell now, just being on this Zoom with us, that we are not joking, we are not sleeping, we are working. Even though we are here, we are still pulling out our contacts, reaching out to all our contacts. And like I said before, be guaranteed, every Edo citizen, any blood spill, we pray nothing like that happens. But know that from President Buhari to the IGP to Bola Tinubu, who already have a case in the US to answer, and Hope Uzodinma and all their cronies, they will be held accountable. Be guaranteed we're not just talking. You can tell with what just happened, with the information that Ambassador Wike just brought. We are on ground. We have the contact. We have the connection. We are talking to the right people. So if the president wants to play, he doesn't know what's happening, that's good for him. But we just want to sound a warning to him. We are watching him. His name, anything happens to the state of Edo State, he will be held accountable.
Yes.
Thank you so much, but don't be afraid. Come out and please go vote tomorrow.
Thank you. On the last note, just take Odibo, then we can go off the line. Odibo, please.
My fellow Edo people, I just want to give this to encourage you as well, to actually commend you for all you've done so far. Also for people on this Zoom channel, I believe this is a defining moment in the history of Nigeria, starting with Edo State. And this is the dawn of a new era. So all Edos, I want to encourage you, don't let this slip away. Because as a Nigerian, I mean, I keep saying this over and over again. A lot of us are in the diaspora because of these gullible, brain-dead human beings leading and ruling our people at home. Not even the slave masters who came to take Africans back across the shores even behave to their people like that. That is, they give them food. Now you have some brain-dead individuals that have been ruling since independence, I mean, subjecting you people to slavery. It must stop. We must not allow this to happen. So after this Edo State, it should spread to every part of Nigeria to tell them enough is enough.
Yes.
Edos, Nigeria, and Edo State belongs to you. Nigeria belongs to Nigerians. And also some disgruntled few elements who just put you in captivity. They give you 5,000 to sell your vote. They give you 10,000, and the next you don't see them, which is barely enough for you to buy 2 square meals in a day. And then you take that and you sell your conscience. Edos, this is the dawn of a new era. Let's take the mantle and say, no, change has come. It's irreversible. Change has come. No matter what they do. If they try to steal your change, fight for it, because nothing good comes easy. Anything that is good, you need to fight for it, and you stand by it. I live in a country today that is, I'm a black man living in Switzerland. And all these years, I was given opportunity by the Swiss government. All the years I've lived there for 29 years, I got equal opportunity. I got everything I could achieve. But in my country, I'm a second-class citizen because of idiots who hold you to ransom because they just give you 5,000. You even, these people should really be ashamed. If I were God, I will make sure they don't live 1 minute after now. But God has mercy. I will make sure they burn from their legs to the top of their heads because they are so wicked. They are heartless. I don't know why people will begin to behave like this, treating and subjecting their own citizens to the least one can think about. It is complete madness. So let us seize this opportunity and say, no, democracy must stand. Every Edo shouldn't be afraid. Every Edo man, woman, boy, girl, go out there, cast your vote, and wait for your vote to be counted. That's what matters. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We have come to the end of this live broadcast. All of you that have stayed with us online, we thank you very much. Greg Anthony, Monday Love, Kelly Ugiagbe, John Bosco, all of you, and all those that have shared this broadcast, thank you. You are part of this process of arresting the situation. And so hopefully we are going to come your way again. Don't forget to join us tomorrow. The election is going to be live from 9 a.m. in the morning. We are going to be monitoring this on ground. And of course, we're going to be, just like we are now, telling you, in real time, what is happening on the ground. So please do not forget, join us tomorrow. I am Comrade Lamte Oriahi, signing off with my team.
Abeg, help us share this video to friends and family. Let them know, say, police don't take over Wike Hotel for Benin. So make I leave you now with the video. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.